Hello, my name is Inge and I'm an ethnobotanist, and I would like to share a little bit more about myself. So what can I say is that I've always had a deep love for nature and the plant world. And I've also always questioned how we are living on this world. Looking around, we see so many problems and we see a deep loss of nature. And so I've been following this question of how can we live in harmony with nature? And on this quest, I've learned a lot of different things. I was working as a designer in London for a little while. And at some point I realized I need to pursue this question more deeply. I wasn't happy. I felt like I wasn't fulfilling my purpose. And so there came a point where I quit my job and I started to learn a lot about eco-village design, about permaculture, ecosystem restoration, and I also traveled to South America to see a lot of different projects in action and to connect more deeply with nature myself. I learned about aromatherapy, quantum botanicals, and anything I could get my hands on. But there came a point where I was a bit lost with all this knowledge because I didn't know where my place was with it. And that's when ethnobotany came on my path. I found the master's study of ethnobotany at the University of Kent, was completely in love with it. And so I decided in 2019 to pursue this study. And it was absolutely everything I was looking for. In a way, also providing a lens or an umbrella for everything else I had been learning. And what is particularly interesting is that it helps us reflect on our own relationship with nature and the plant world, but especially helps us understand and support and study the relationship of indigenous people and local communities all over the world who still hold this really precious knowledge of how to live in harmony with the natural world. They have maintained this knowledge over many generations, and we have so much to learn, especially in this time, from that knowledge, which is called traditional knowledge. So we're talking about the knowledge on how to live sustainably in terms of agriculture, materials that we use for clothing, the way we build our homes, but also how we relate on a deeper level to nature from a spiritual perspective, from an everyday reciprocal perspective. So this has been really a beautiful experience for me to learn, and I keep on learning every day about ethnobotany, and I'm hoping to do more and more work in terms of research. And I was very lucky last year, 2025, that I was able to travel to Madagascar to work with the indigenous Sakalava people to document their medicinal plant knowledge. And learn as well a lot about their relationship to nature and the spirit world. And I think it's this knowledge that's really precious, and I'm hoping to really be able to do a lot more of that work, to document, to safeguard this knowledge, and also to teach and help others discover this beautiful topic of ethnobotany, so we can all find a deeper relationship to nature and a deeper relationship to this traditional wisdom that we have in our own cultures when we go back in time enough, and that still exists and is very much alive in cultures all over the world. So if you're curious about these topics yourself, I am offering a 6-week online course called People and Plants, and you can read all about it on the course page. I invite you to do that if you're curious, and perhaps one day I will see you online.